we have distilled our trainings for this pilot project and our base building work down to some core skills that we call 3 organizing practices. One is listening, deep listening, which involves empathy and mirroring emotions. One is story, so being able not just to access multiple stories from your own life to connect and build relationship and trust with others, but also elicit stories from people. And the third is making asks, asking people into action, asking people into bringing other people in. We're launching this program with a 2-day training where we're going to bring people together and go deep into these skills. And then Darnell wants us to be training every week. They're going to be on the doors. And every week we're going to set aside a day for training where people come back and we say, what's happening on the doors? And we take real life examples from the work that they're doing and train up around skills. Okay, you had this challenge. Let's figure out how to address this challenge. How can we skill up to address these challenges? So it's iterative, it's based on their experience, it's based on real time, what's happening in the field. And that's this style of training doesn't just skill people up, but it develops people's capacity for learning and leadership.
Tell me a little bit more also just on that note, Jen, of confidence. Right. I mean, what you're talking about is certainly is skilling up. And what you're talking about is this wonderful feedback mechanism that you're describing, which is they're coming back and sharing stories about successes as well as challenges. But what's the confidence level of these folks, from beginning to end? And what have you witnessed relative to that change?
It's interesting. I think we're always looking for people. People don't have to have confidence to be involved with our organization. What we're looking for are kernels of hope. We want people who have enough hope that they're willing to take action and not so dejected that all they want to do is complain. Confidence comes later, and it comes by showing people that, okay, so you're going to be going and knocking on doors and having conversations with people. You've done this before in your life. Let's talk about what skills you use when you do that. So it's about combining what they already know and their lived experience with some additional training and instruction and a lot of practice and role playing around what they're going to encounter on the doors. And what we've seen with that model is that people who come in, there was a woman at one of our trainings who cried because she was so terrified to knock on doors. And we did some role playing, we addressed her emotions, and then we gave her a really good canvassing partner. And she went out on the doors and came back. And I won't say she was transformed. I don't know that she's a fan of canvassing, but she had an experience that showed her she could do it. And she signed up to come back again.